What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about the failure that is Justice League in the DCEU. Reading on batmannews.com, so Justice League finished its box office run as the lowest grossing DCEU film. That is awful when it's the Justice League. Holy hell. Ooh, this is bad. So I'm going to read a couple of notes from this, and I'll link to the story below. I like Batman News. They're a good site. I like them. So with Justice League out on digital HD and Blu-ray as well, its run at the box office has come to an end. Zack Snyder's big superhero team-up movie made $657 million worldwide, the lowest of any DCEU film. For comparison, Marvel's the first Avengers made $1.5 billion. And then it just kind of goes into the details. I mean, it even made less than Man of Steel. And I mean, I know Man of Steel did okay, but I mean, Batman v Superman made $873 million worldwide. Wonder Woman, by far the best DCEU film, by the way, being Wonder Woman, made $821 million. Suicide Squad made $746 million. Man of Steel $668, and Justice League $657 million. How the hell did this happen? I mean, it's not when you look at what happened with the film, because here, full disclosure, I preferred Justice League over Man of Steel and over Batman v Superman. I did not like either one of those films. But the problem was you went and doubled down with Snyder's vision when you decided to go with Batman v Superman. You doubled down. I've said it many times. Much like Rian Johnson with Star Wars, the writing's on the wall. Like, you needed to move on from Zack Snyder after Man of Steel, in my opinion. And then they doubled down and went with Batman v Superman, and then they continued to stay with Snyder. And then they got rid of Snyder somewhere through the process. There's different reports out there. Maybe he was fired, and then his whole family tragedy, which was awful. Either way, they went from doubling down on Snyder's vision to trying to pander to the Marvel crowd. And it didn't work. It just, you were sending mixed messages to the audience. And ultimately, you took what should have been the highest grossing film in the DCEU because it had all of the characters, even though it had terrible CG Superman, but you had all of the characters. It was this move all the way to get everyone on film. You had Wonder Woman coming off her amazing success, and you ended up with a big bomb. And I mean, it's hard to call that a bomb because it still made right at $657 million, but all things considered, it's a bomb. This is unacceptable that Justice League is the lowest grossing film in the DCEU. WB needs to figure something out because what they're doing is not working. It's a pretty big mess over there right now, and it sucks. I'm a huge DC fan. I love Batman and Superman. I love Wonder Woman. I love all these characters. I'm a Christopher Nolan fanboy. His Dark Knight trilogy is still, including The Dark Knight Rises, is still the king of comic book films for me, and I hate seeing it. And I want to see these characters get their justice, no pun intended, but I want to see them done right. And I want to see, I mean, like right now, if you look at like Marvel, Captain America is Superman. Like, he's become the new Superman. He's become the beacon of hope at this point. And I love Chris Evans' Cap. I think he's amazing. But I want to see that I want to see Superman like that. Because Superman is the king of comic book characters. He is what Cap is right now. And that's what Supes should be. And it's very disappointing. So, this sucks. I know we have a lot of Snyder fans, DCEU fans that watch us, and I figured that out because when I made a video basically saying I don't like Snyder's DCEU about a month ago, I got a lot of downvotes, and that's fine. I'm not sitting here trying to pander to you. I don't like Snyder's DCEU, and I never will, and that's the bottom line on that. It's just not going to change. And like I said, right after Man of Steel, I said they needed to move on from Snyder. And that vision was not working. It was too dark. It was too gloomy. And it just didn't do anything to inspire. And they doubled down on Batman v Superman. Then we saw Wonder Woman, who was the better version of Superman in her movie. And then we got into the Justice League where you had Snyder and Joss Whedon, two massively different filmmakers with their visions going to clash. And again, like I said, the reason I liked Justice League so much is because I did like Superman minus his CG face. I enjoyed what they did with Superman, and it was enjoyable enough for me. I also had really low expectations. So anyway, that's the DCEU update for the moment. There will be more to come, and I will be in Tennessee this weekend. Some potential cool news I will have to share for geeksandgamers.com, but I've got to hammer this deal out first. So stay tuned for that, and I can't wait to. I'll try to shoot a few videos from the hotel in Tennessee, and we will go from there. So you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.